children, you have learnt fractions in the previous classes. You have learnt the types of fractions too. Let us see how well you remember. What is a fraction? A fraction is a part of the whole when whole is divided into equal parts. For example, look at this square. It is divided into 4 equal parts. How many parts are shaded? Is it one part? No, it's not one part. We have to say 1/4 part is shaded. How many parts are not shaded? 3/4 parts are not shaded. Here is another example. Ramesh had invited 5 of his friends to his house. He ordered a large pizza, which was everyone's favorite item. How many pieces he should make? He should make 6 equal pieces because there are 6 in total. So, how much does each get? Each gets 1 piece. Now, if I ask you, how much of the pizza did each get? Can you answer 1? No, because each child did not get one whole. Each one got 1/6 of the pizza. This 1/6 is called as fraction. A fraction always tells you how much part of the total. That's why we say a fraction is a part of the whole. Example 3/4, 1/7, 4/8, 5/3, 7/5, etc. What are the parts of a fraction? A fraction has 2 parts, one top part and another bottom part. The top part is known as the numerator. It indicates the number of equal parts taken. The bottom part is known as the denominator. It indicates total number of parts. 1/6 is a fraction. Here 1 is the numerator and 6 is the denominator. The line between them is the fraction bar. Now let us revise the type of fractions. Fractions are of 3 types. First, proper fractions. Second, improper fractions. And third, mixed fractions. Proper fractions. A fraction in which the numerator is less than the denominator is called a proper fraction. Look at the fraction 2/8. Here, 2 is less than 8, so it is a proper fraction. Other examples are 5/13, 1/5, 3/8, 7/10, etc. Improper fraction. A fraction in which the numerator is greater or equal to the denominator is called an improper fraction. Look at the fraction 5/2. Here 5 is greater than 2. That is, the numerator is greater than the denominator. So, it is an improper fraction. Take another example. 4/4. Here 4 is equal to 4. So, 4/4 is also an improper fraction. Other examples are 5/3, 9/4, 8/8, 13/13, etc. Improper fractions can be written as a mixture of whole number and a proper fraction. So, these improper fractions can be written as mixed fractions. How to do it? Look at the fraction 5/3. Here, 5 is the numerator and 3 is the denominator. Now we must divide the numerator by the denominator. 5 should be divided by 3. 3 one times you get 3 and 2 remains. Now write the quotient 1 as a whole number, remainder 2 as the numerator and 3 as the denominator. Therefore, 5 upon 3 is equal to 1, 2 upon 3. So, now we know that another method of writing improper fraction is mixed fraction. Mixed fractions. A mixed fraction has a natural number and a proper fraction. Look at the following squares of the same size. Two figures are shaded fully, but only 1/4 of the third square is shaded. When they are brought together, we get 2 1/4. Here, 2 is a whole number and 1/4 is a proper fraction. Therefore, 2 1/4 is a mixed fraction. Now, let us change a mixed fraction into improper fraction. Convert 4 3/5 into an improper fraction. To do this, multiply the natural number by the denominator and add the numerator to the product and write the denominator as it is. Natural number into denominator in bracket plus numerator upon denominator. Therefore, 4 3/5 is equal to 4 into 5 in bracket plus 3 upon 5, which is equal to 20 plus 3 upon 5. Then we get 23 upon 5. So therefore, mixed fraction 4 3/5 is equal to 23 upon 5 as improper fraction. Equivalent fractions. What are equivalent fractions? These are different fractions, but they represent same or equal value of a given fraction. Let us see how. Look at these rectangles. Here, half, 2 by 4, 3 by 6, 4 by 8 all represent half part of the whole rectangle. So, these fractions are called equivalent fractions. How do we get equivalent fractions? When we multiply the numerator and the denominator of a fraction by the same number, we get equivalent fractions. Now, let us find a few equivalent fractions of 5 upon 8. But remember, when we multiply the numerator of a fraction, the denominator also should be multiplied by the same number. 5 upon 8, numerator and denominator should be multiplied by 2. We get 10 upon 16. 5 upon 8, when both are multiplied by 3, we get 15 upon 24. 5 upon 8, when both are multiplied by 4, we get 20 upon 32. 5 upon 8, when both are multiplied by 5, we get 25 upon 40. Therefore, 10 upon 16, 15 upon 24, 20 upon 32, 25 upon 40 are a few equivalent fractions of 5 upon 8, and their values are same. Now, even when we divide the numerator and the denominator of a fraction by the same number, we get equivalent fractions. Let us simplify 8 upon 14. We have to divide both the numerator and the denominator by the same number without any remainder. Here, both the numbers are even, so we can divide both by 2. 8 upon 14, when both are divided by 2, we get 4 upon 7. Therefore, 8 upon 14 is equivalent fraction of 4 upon 7. Comparison of fractions. Let's compare which is larger, 4/5 or 2/5. It's easy, isn't it? Here, 4/5 is greater than 2/5. Why is it easy? It's easy because the denominators are same. Now, let us see how to compare fractions with different denominators. Which is greater, 2/3 or 5/8? These are unlike fractions. Let us make them as like fractions. And to do this, we must make their denominators same. The LCM of 3 and 8 is 24. Let us make both the denominators 24. To get 24, we have to multiply 2/3 by 8. In the same way, multiply 5 upon 8 by 3. Take the fraction 2/3. When we multiply both by 8, we get 16 upon 24. Now take the fraction 5/8. When we multiply both by 3, we get 15 upon 24. Now we can compare easily. The numerator 16 is greater than the other numerator 15. Therefore, 16 upon 24 is greater than 15 upon 24. These equivalent fractions actually belong to the old fractions 2/3 and 5/8. So we can say 2/3 is greater than 5/8. Let us solve another problem. Ramesh solved 2 upon 7 part of an exercise while Seema solved 4/5 of it. Who solved lesser part? To find who solved lesser part, we have to compare 2 upon 7 and 4 upon 5. These fractions are unlike fractions. The common denominator of 7 and 5 is 35. So 2 upon 7 both into 5. We get 5 times 7 is 35 and 5 times 2 is 10. So we get 10 upon 35. Take 4 upon 5. Multiply both by 7. 7 times 5 is 35 and 7 times 4 is 28. Here we get 28 by 35. Now they are 10 upon 35 and 28 upon 35. So, 10 upon 35 is lesser than 28 upon 35. That is, 2 upon 7 is lesser than 4 upon 5. Therefore, Ramesh solved lesser part than Seema. Addition of fractions. Let us solve a sum. Samira purchased 3.5 kg of apples and 4/3 kg of oranges. What is the total weight of fruits purchased by her? The total weight of fruits is equal to 3.5 plus 4/3 kg. When we convert mixed fractions into improper fractions, we get 7 upon 2 plus 19 upon 4. Now, find the common denominator for these fractions. That is, find the LCM of 2 and 4, which is equal to 4. Now take the fraction 7 upon 2. Multiply both by 2, we get 14 upon 4. Plus, second fraction 19 upon 4. Multiply both by 1, we get same 19 upon 4. Now add them. We get 33 upon 4. Since 33 upon 4 is an improper fraction, we must convert it into mixed fraction and we get 8/1/4 kg. The total weight of fruits is equal to 8¼ kg. Let us work out a problem on subtraction of fractions. Suman studies for 5 2/3 hours daily. She devotes 2 4/5 hours of her time for science and mathematics. How much time does she devote for other subjects? Now let us say total time of Suman studies is 5 2/3 hours. In improper fraction, it is 17 upon 3 hours. Time devoted for science and maths is 2 4/5 hours. In improper fraction, it is 14 upon 5 hours. Therefore, time devoted for other subjects. We must subtract the time taken for science and mathematics from the total time of studies. That is 17 upon 3 minus 14 upon 5. Take the common denominator 15. So 3 5 times 15. So 17 into 5 we get 85. Minus 5 3 times 15. So 14 3 times we get 42. So 85 minus 42 we get 43 upon 15. 43 upon 15 is an improper fraction. We must change it into mixed fraction. That is 2 13 upon 15 hours. That is the time devoted for other subjects. Children, here we have finished revising types of fractions, equivalent fractions, comparing fractions, and then addition and subtraction of fractions. Now it's time for you to practice on your own. Bye for now. Stay healthy, stay safe. Remember to wear your mask and do your task.